Welcome to Shaw's presentation on social wellness, the importance of caring for our social well-being. This presentation was put together by your Mental Health First Aid instructors and Student Health and Wellness Center. Social Wellness Month falls in July, and it is a time to celebrate the powerful role relationships play in our mental health and community strength and resilience. Social wellness, just like mental, physical, spiritual, and financial health, is another essential dimension to our individual's overall health and well-being. It can be defined in many different ways, but mainly focuses on how we connect with others, along with building meaningful and supportive connections, creating healthy boundaries, and practicing effective communication with others in our lives. These people can be from one's family, work, school, neighborhood, place of worship, and other social environments. Now we will watch a video on social wellness created by Catalyst.
Hey everyone, this month's topic is social wellness. And nope, not talking about the number of followers that you have on Instagram. But we hear a lot about physical, emotional, and even mental well-being. But have you ever thought about your social well-being? Social wellness is a measure of how we interact with others and create meaningful relationships. As humans, we have this basic need to belong and to connect. But over the years, as our society has changed, our social interactions have diminished. When we have meaningful connections, we tend to eat healthier, exercise more, and are less likely to smoke. Having others to rely on our support helps us better manage our stress. And did you know that people with strong social networks have a lower risk of cardiovascular disease, diabetes, and arthritis, and are more equipped to fight off infections? You can probably guess that social wellness plays a big role in mental health. People who have meaningful relationships experience greater happiness, whereas those who are more isolated have an increased risk for depression, anxiety, and even suicide. And let's not forget about brain health. Social engagement keeps our brains healthy as we age, reducing the risk of developing dementia or Alzheimer's disease. Not only does having a healthy social network help us in small ways like fighting off the common cold, but it also helps us in big ways like living longer and living happier. Thanks for watching, and if you want to learn more, check out our other health videos.
Social wellness is important to implement into our lives. Strong social connections provide emotional support during challenging times, helping individuals cope with stress, build resilience, and reduce the risk of depression and anxiety. Feeling a sense of belonging and security within a social network can elevate self-esteem and foster a more positive outlook on life. Things like loneliness and social isolation are actually linked to higher rates of mental health issues and even premature death. Research indicates that people with robust social networks tend to live longer lives, experience lower stress levels, and may enjoy improved immune functions and reduced risk of chronic diseases. Some studies equate the health risks of chronic loneliness to those of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Also, engaging in healthy social interactions helps individuals develop assertiveness, empathy, active listening, and conflict resolution skills. These skills are vital for personal growth and for nurturing relationships that are reciprocal and meaningful. Lastly, social well individuals are more likely to contribute positively to their communities, fostering environments where trust, cooperation, and collective resilience thrive. This societal dimension can lead to broader benefits, such as reduced crime and increased community responsiveness in times of crisis. Now, of course, we understand that developing social wellness can be a difficult task, especially with external factors playing a role. The loneliness epidemic is a phenomenon that began to accelerate in the 2010s, and intensified during the COVID-19 pandemic due to factors such as social distancing, stay at home orders, individualism, digital technology, and changes in social structures. Loneliness is not simply being alone. In fact, it is the distressing emotional state arising when one's social relationships do not meet their emotional or social needs. Prolonged loneliness is associated with significant mental and physical health risks. Recent research shows men and women report similar rates of loneliness. In a large Pew study, 16% of men and 15% of women said they felt lonely all or most of the time. The loneliness epidemic has been exacerbated in recent years due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The impact of the pandemic dramatically increased feelings of isolation amongst all kinds of groups, but especially among older adults. The pandemic dramatically increased feelings of isolation among these older adults. 41% reported a lack of companionship during early COVID-19 restrictions. Younger adults also felt the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. In the US, 25% of men aged 15 to 34 said they felt lonely at the onset of COVID-19 lockdown compared to 18% of young women. Now that we are 5 years from the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, we have learned the importance of social wellness and connectedness and are starting to see how resources and spaces are changing to help improve social well-being. When it comes to social wellness and college students, many may assume that there are little to no issues when it comes to making social connections when you constantly are around fellow peers. However, 65% of college students report feeling lonely. About 28% of students feel isolated from others. 23% feel left out, and 21% report lacking companionship. A majority of struggling students report high levels of stress, anxiety, and loneliness. Hearing those percentages may feel overwhelming, which is why developing social wellness has shown to help reduce symptoms of loneliness and other mental health concerns. By having supportive relationships helps students buffer the effects of academic and personal stress, reducing their risk of depression and anxiety. Students with strong social support bounce back more easily from setbacks and challenges, and positive social connections help students feel less isolated, which is crucial for mental health. Support from friends, family, and faculty is linked to better focus, motivation, and higher grades. Students who feel connected are more likely to stay in school and complete their degrees, and peer support and involvement in campus life keeps students engaged and foster a sense of purpose. Additionally, social wellness builds assertiveness, empathy, and the ability to navigate disagreements effectively. Being valued within a social network boosts confidence and personal identity. Socially connected students may have a better physical health, including improved immune response. Evidence links social connection with a longer, healthier life. Additionally, social wellness fosters a sense of inclusion and acceptance, making students feel supported within the larger campus environment. And students with healthier social support are better equipped to cope with hardships and challenges throughout their college experience. Now that you've heard the benefits of developing social wellness, you may be wondering, where do I start? Well, here are some ideas to get you started. Participating in clubs, sports, volunteer opportunities, or social events on campus and off campus are some of the most effective ways to meet new people and build a sense of belonging. Look for groups that match your interest or try something new to extend your social circle. You can also always reach out to Shaw if you're struggling with making friends or experiencing social anxiety. Shaw hosts plenty of events across campus all semester long that are designed to help improve students' mental and social well being. Be sure to keep an eye out for an upcoming student mixer event that will be happening this fall in 2025. This will be a great opportunity to meet new people or expand the relationships you already have with your peers. Surrounding yourself with people who uplift you, whether that's friends, families, or mentors, maintaining these connections by staying in touch, checking in regularly, and offering support as well as seeking it when needed. You can also work on being present in conversations, listening without judgment, and expressing yourself clearly and empathetically. Developing conflict resolution skills to handle disagreements constructively, and strengthening relationships over time. Volunteering not only helps others, but also connects you with like minded peers and fosters a sense of purpose and community, which are key components of social wellness. And of course, don't wait for others to reach out. To take the first step by introducing yourself, joining conversations, or inviting someone to an event. Even a small interaction can make a meaningful connection. Now we'll watch one last video that summarizes the importance of social wellness.
Our relationships are an important source of support and well being. Whether it's family, friends, colleagues, or romantic partners, relationships can make our lives richer. Relationships can also provide support during difficult times. It's important to have someone you can call when things are tough. Social wellness involves building healthy, nurturing, and supportive relationships and fostering a genuine connection with those around you. It means taking conscious action in learning how to balance your social life with your academic and professional commitments. Social wellness also includes balancing the unique needs of romantic relationships with other parts of your life. So, how can you build social wellness? There are many things that you could do, but here are some suggestions. Reconnect with people. Go see a movie or have a coffee with someone you've wanted to reach out to, or someone you've not seen in a long time. Volunteer your time. Join a club. Check out the clubs on campus at your college. If you can't find one that interests you, you can start your own. Get in touch with family. Phone or text a relative you haven't talked to in a while. Attend a campus event. You can usually find information about upcoming events on your college website. Host a game or movie night. You can have people over or host a virtual movie night where everyone watches the same movie in their respective homes while chatting online. Give someone a compliment. Paying someone a genuine compliment is an easy way to improve their day. Have a good laugh. Watch something funny, read a funny book, or talk to someone who usually makes you laugh. Become a peer mentor or mentee. Whether you're passing along your experience or benefiting from the experience of someone else, this is a great connection to foster. Try a few of these suggestions to build your social wellness.
If you're interested in joining or starting a club on campus, please scan the QR code to visit the CDU Clubs and Organization website or contact the Office of Student Life. For off campus social wellness opportunities, please visit places like the LA Public Library, where they have many different types of events for adults to participate in that encourages social wellness. Meetup is an organization with hundreds of in person and online groups for activities, hobbies, student socials, and community events, helping you to be able to connect with peers who share your interests. Charles R. Drew University's telehealth student support is a mental health resource that provides students with real time, immediate, and confidential support for any school related or general life concerns. It offers 24/7 real time support, confidentiality, trained and experienced professionals at no extra cost for students enrolled in schools that have signed up for student support. Additionally, there are some really cool features on the app, including a student support community forum where you can chat with other students around the country. You can filter the topics depending on the discussions you want to partake in. It's completely anonymous, and there are moderators in case you need to report something from the chat. Please scan the top QR code to access the video to watch a walkthrough on how to download and use TELUS Health Student Support. Scan the bottom QR code to learn more about the Student Support Community Forum feature on the app. Download TELUS Health and start using it today. Shaw has a wonderful new opportunity for our CDU community to become certified in mental health first aid. During this free training, you'll learn and become certified in how to identify, understand, and respond to signs of worsening mental health and substance use challenges. If you're interested in signing up for this free training, please email the MHFA instructors here. And as always, Shaw is here to help our students. This is our contact information. You can call, email, or come visit us if you're interested in therapy or case management services. Please follow us on Instagram so you can stay up to date on resources and events. This is the list of sources used to help guide this presentation. Thank you all so much for watching our presentation. Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much.